Hey, good day, everybody. It's Jesse Daly in the U.S. Virgin Islands. My friends, I wanted to give you a very quick update on what's happening out in the tropics. And fortunately, not a lot is happening at all. We are getting toward the end of the hurricane season in the Atlantic and also the Eastern Pacific. But I did want to just bring you up to speed about just a few things that are going on. Let's just quickly take a look at the infrared satellite imagery courtesy of tropicaltidbits.com. The infrared satellite imagery is measuring the temperature of the tops of clouds. So when we are seeing darker colors like the blacks and some of the reds and darker colors there, we are looking at very cold cloud tops that are built high up into the atmosphere. We are not seeing much of anything happen across the Atlantic right now in terms of development. We are seeing a cold a trough of low pressure move off the east coast of the U.S. By the way, it's cold up on the mainland. I actually want to show you. It's definitely getting a blast of winter already. Look at this. I mean, this is some the temperatures and departure from climatology. So we're seeing a pretty substantial, low temperatures even down to Florida. That will change though. We will see a bit of a warm up as later in the week a little bit. So, but still parts of the Northeast will still be relatively cool. So, but it's getting to that time of year where we are wrapping up the hurricane season. It's not completely, out of the question that we could see something develop. We are around, here at this point. This is Atlantic hurricane season. Ends on November 30th. Actually, this is the Eastern Pacific Basin. Also ends on November 30th, but they've got a very different kind of a trajectory with the season in the Eastern Pacific. So we got to keep an eye on everything. But fortunately, as I showed you, the next 7 days are nothing is really going to be developing. At least that's the belief from the National Hurricane Center as of today, November 12th. Also, let's look at the Climate Prediction Center. This is a product released weekly from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. And looking forward even into the early part of December, no cyclonic development is expected. So is the season officially over? Not technically, but it looks like we will be able to wrap things up. At least that's the way things are looking right now. The last thing I want to show you before I let you go today is this is pretty interesting. There is a major solar flare emerged recently, and if you're in areas of the continental U.S., down even through Alabama, parts of even Northern California, you may be able to see the aurora borealis. It's an incredible phenomenon that occurs when a solar flare can interact with the Earth's magnetic field. So we can see the Earth's magnetic field interacts with the solar flare, and that can create colorful lights near the Earth's poles. So kind of a cool thing. All right, my friends. Well, stay safe out there. Actually, last thing I'll tell you before I let you finally go here in the Virgin Islands. The main thing that I also want to mention is that we will have a bit of a swell event. A small craft advisory will be in effect until at least Thursday. Rip current risk will increase a little bit. It's a northwesterly swell coming in, but nothing too intense as of now. But I will keep you posted on everything. So you all stay safe out there, and as always, I will keep an eye on the tropical skies come rain or shine. Thank you so much for watching.